Previously on TV Sins.
I hate trees!
Ouch!
What do you think you're doing?
This episode does not contain the X-Files theme song. Trying to make the X-Files feel like a true story show is about the bullshittiest bullshititude ever. Inspired by actual documented accounts? So someone wrote something down and then you used that as a jumping off point to create fiction about it? Yeah, I'm sure all the half-man, half-fluke worms, killer cockroaches, and parasitic detachable twins in the world appreciate your documentarian integrity. Also, come on guys, aren't actual documented accounts just documented accounts? Also, reading.
It's happening again, isn't it?
Hey man, kids are dying from being abducted into an alien testing lab out here. This is no time to play the pronoun game. I actually dig the Typeform location titles, but why start on the FBI building sign if you're going to literally spell it out for us anyway? Don't double establish shot me, show.
Agent Dana Scully.
And just like that, the endless Princess Leia metal bikini sexual role-playing requests were retired, and the red wig and female business suit attire fantasies began.
Are you familiar with an agent named Fox Mulder?
Yes, I am.
How so?
By reputation.
Whew, because if you weren't, we'd have to do all that heavy expositing ourselves, and it sounds so much better coming from you.
He's an Oxford-educated psychologist who wrote a monograph on serial killers and the occult.
This is how you know Mulder by reputation? That's like stalker-level detail there. Either she's a savant and has a background on every single agent in the FBI, or her deep knowledge of Mulder is super convenient.
Are you familiar with the so-called X-Files?
Roll commercials! You have to take my word for it, but damn, the music in this is almost a direct ripoff of the music from Twin Peaks. Not to mention that we start with a young girl found dead in a small coastal northwest town, and it's clear that Chris Carter is not afraid to let his Twin Peaks boner fly at full mast at all times.
Agent Mulder. I'm Dana Scully. I've been assigned to work with you.
I know we're supposed to see Mulder's personality in this piled high desk that even includes a stack of papers under a freaking phone, but if he was expecting her, why did he shove Scully's thesis in this big pile of papers?
Just that amongst my work, the laws of physics rarely seem to apply.
Huh, I didn't realize David Duchovny directed the Fast and Furious movies.
Oregon female, age 21, no explainable cause of death. Autopsy shows nothing.
Fox News.
You know this Oregon female? She's the fourth person in her graduating class to die under mysterious circumstances.
Maybe it's a bit weird that all four died in less than 4 years under so-called mysterious circumstances, but not sure this is enough to jump to alien theory territory.
See you tomorrow morning, Scully. Bright and early.
Wait, but Scully just got to Mulder's office. Did it really take the entire workday to get from the administrator's office down to the basement? Man-spreading. Did we not have any kind of latching technology in 1992? How on earth is every single one of these overhead bins coming open?
I've arranged to exhume one of the other victims' bodies. You're not squeamish about that kind of thing, are you?
I don't know. I've never had the pleasure.
To see a dead body? Scully went to med school.
Ray Soames was the third victim. After graduating high school, he spent time in a state mental hospital treated for post-adolescent schizophrenia.
And I thought this was the most appropriate time to bring it up in public right next to this extremely loud machinery.
It's probably a safe bet Ray Soames never made the varsity basketball team.
I haven't FBI'd recently, but it's probably also a safe bet that this is not an appropriate way to conduct yourself during an investigation.
I want tissue samples and x-rays. I'd like blood typing, toxicology, and a full genetic workup.
You're serious?
Why is Scully balking at this? These are all scientific tests he's talking about. It's not like he wants to wave a divining rod over the body and then have an energy reader come in and make an assessment. If she doesn't think it's alien, then doing the tests and proving it should be her default MO. I know this is super nitpicky. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy yourself. But who circles stuff in this way? Is that marker ink or paint? Whatever it is, it looks like it started and stopped about 5 times while creating that circle. Also, that circle, mind you, isn't even needed. I mean, if you can't examine this X-file X-ray with enough expertise to find the exact place this extraneous extraction exists, perhaps you should be expelled from all future extraterrestrial exploits.
Well, you might find it difficult. Certainly in Billy Miles' case. Billy's experiencing what we call a waking coma.
For today's example of conversations that don't miss a beat, even though the participants have obviously covered a long distance between sentences, we submit this nonsense. Seriously, Mulder and Scully just let that question hang all the way from their outdoor stroll to this building and then into this room?
By who?
By what?
You don't really believe that.
Do you have a better explanation?
Wouldn't any explanation be a better explanation? Clearly, if someone is going around throwing orangutans in coffins, there's some weird shit being done by humans in this town.
Mulder, is that you?
Yes, Scully, I hit a giant spotlight in my pocket and am making loud mechanical sounds. What kind of a question is this?
Special Agent Dana Scully, FBI, drop your weapon.
I'm with the county sheriff's department.
Where we make it a policy to walk up on you in a very sneaky and suspicious way with huge bright lights behind us so that you'll think we're aliens.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Is it a campfire?
No, Mulder, it is not a campfire. It may have come from a campfire, or maybe it was a campfire, but it's most certainly not present tense a freaking campfire. Are Mulder and Scully having a stupid question contest?
Mulder, what are they?
Mosquito bites.
Jeez, took him long enough to tell her. Was Pervy Mulder another one of his nicknames at the academy?
She just disappeared out of her bed one night. Just gone. Vanished. No note, no phone calls, no evidence of anything.
Sweet, this show is going to be about the search for Mulder's sister, and at the very least will not take 11 seasons and a couple of movies to wrap that up with a satisfactory and not at all confusing answer, right? Where the hell did all these candles come from? Is it common practice for a hotel to provide you with multiple candles? Or any candles?
Hello? What? Who is this?
Answering late-night phone calls with hello, what, who is this, in a television show cliche. Cool camera shot there, Grimmy Carter, but why would this sheriff light this road flare this far away from where he was eventually planning to put it?
I'm scared. I might die, like the others.
Have none of these 89ers thought to, I don't know, leave the town?
You gotta love this place. Every day's like Halloween.
More like Halloween 3, but semantics.
The boy in the hospital. The vegetable.
That's racist.
It all fits a profile of alien abduction.
This fits a profile.
Yeah.
Scully would be great at writing TV sins. Also, gotta side with Scully here. What profile of an alien abduction involves essentially comatose patients getting up in the middle of the night and killing their friends?
I guess you changed his bedpan last night.
Nobody else here's gonna do it.
Really? In a hospital? I mean, if you work in a hospital, isn't that just part of the job? Literally?
What is she looking for?
Mulder, take a look at this.
You better come take a look at this cliche. Also, what the hell, Scully? He's standing right fucking there. Can't you just point at the feet and say, look, I know they get some samples, but the fact that his feet are dirty at all is a pretty good indicator he's been up, right?
You said it yourself.
Yeah, but you have to write it down in your report.
Because Mulder just doesn't have to do reports? So, if Scolder left Billy in the hospital and came straight here in their vehicle, how did young Miles cover the miles it took to get here faster than they did?
Billy, no!
Now the dad has a change of heart. Billy's killed, what, 5 other classmates? And Mulder saying don't somehow gets him to do something different? There's a reason Cigarette Smoking Man is one of the greatest TV villains of all time. It's because the show realized that the paranoia of mystery and controlling powers was stronger than explicit backstory and villainy. The show did a lot of things right, but this may have been the rightest. This is a one-way glass, right? Is Mulder just looking at himself in the mirror, or does somehow he knows Scully is standing right there?
We need to talk, Scully.
Yes, tomorrow.
But like everyone else in a film or television show, Scully hangs up rudely instead of just f***ing saying goodbye like a normal human being. File this under W for weird doohickey thingies. For a shadowy government cabal that has shown a penchant for destroying evidence, your evidence room sure has a lot of, evidence. This isn't a Monster of the Week episode.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Do you believe in the existence of extraterrestrials?
No! God, please, no! X marks the spot.
Billy wants me to read now.
It's me, Billy.
I'm here to solve this case, Mulder. I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth!
My name is Teresa Nemeth. You've got to protect me.
Come with me if you want to live.
You gotta love this place. Every day's like Halloween.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
What's he looking at?
He's looking at the clouds.
Good, because all my filth is in alphabetical order. This, for example, was under H for toy.